Hello, everybody. Sorry, I didn't realize it was already on. I was just checking my other camera to make sure everything's working. And you got my arm. We are going to take regular chalk. This is like, I don't know, 50 cents, a dollar, I guess, at Walmart. And we are going to put the word Easter onto the painting that we did earlier. So I'm going to take a piece of chalk. I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to put the chalk over all the letters. I'm just going to scribble it on there, press a little too hard. And I'm just going to cover every letter. And I just was blowing off some of the crumbs. Now, this is regular kids chalk or school chalk. You can also use the sewing chalk. It does about the same thing. And I'm going to put it about right there. So what we're going to do is take the back of a paintbrush, the hard side, and I'm just going to go over all these letters. You don't have to press too hard. And this font is called Gasoline Alley. I just thought it was kind of a cool font, different than most. And every letter is kind of different, and I just thought it was kind of neat. And perfect size for the painting. All I did was I printed this off on regular paper. Actually, I knew it was going to be bigger, so I painted it off. You can see on 2 sheets. So EAST was on one, and then the ER is on the other one. And I just cut it off, taped it together, and we're good. So now you can kind of see the letters through here. I decided I'm going to paint the letters gold. Had to think about it. So let's paint them gold, shall we? I'm just going to use, actually, this brush is brand new. It's a real nice one, a little bitty pointed brush. And I'm just going to start filling in these letters. Let's see if we can get the gold to show. Oh, yeah, that's going to be nice. So the nice thing is once you get the letters painted, and when it's dry, if you want to, or how you get rid of the extra chalk is with a damp paintbrush. As you know, I can't talk and draw straight lines, sorry. But it's with a damp paintbrush, and you just go over the chalk that's on there that you don't want, and it'll come right off. It's wonderful. Yeah, so I got that a little fat, but that's okay. So I've got to kind of look at how the letter was made. I didn't get that perfect. So a little design there, like so. And do the S. Okay, I can't draw curved lines and talk either. Trying to be careful not to rub the other letters, because if I do, I'll rub them off. But this comes straight down here. Trying to get this right. But even if I do knock them off, or if I rub them off with my hand, I can always just put them back on with the paper. Hope that made sense. I kind of stopped midway. I got lost. I went a little too far down. So let's see. Get it about there. That's okay. And do the S. Like, see all the white that's on there? The chalk really flies pretty good. And it's almost as good as glitter. But chalk is easy to get rid of. Glitter is not. Okay, so we can do it this way. Oh, sorry. I hope it's not bouncing too much. I'm trying not to bounce that camera. I have it in a different spot tonight so you can see better. Or I think I do anyway. And do the T. and the E, straight lines. And got that a little too far out there, but that's all right. I think it'll look okay once it's done. And the gold, if the gold doesn't stand out enough, what we can do is we can always highlight it with white and it'll look really nice. So the R kind of comes down like this. And so this is a really easy way to get your letters over here. And this is the reason why I did it this way is because the background was so dark. I was afraid that if I used the standard black carbon paper, it just wouldn't show up. And it probably wouldn't have. And it gave me a chance to show you how to use chalk to get it transferred over. Okay, so there, can you see that pretty good? So now you have it on there. So what we will do is, that actually kind of looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm not going to add white. I was going to add white to the outside of the letters, but I think I'm going to leave it like this, and maybe we'll just do like another coat of the gold when this is dry. And I think it's going to work out really nice. So what I'm going to do is I will show you real quick how to get rid of the white chalk that you don't like. I was just kind of going over some of the dry stuff here. We got done pretty quick with that, didn't we? I like it. K and the S. Yeah, a little bit more gold on there. Looks nice. You can I can kind of see where the where the canvas is showing through. So this is pretty good about covering that canvas. Where the R stands out good, doesn't it? Make that smooth there. Okay. So let me show you real quick. So this is a clean brush. And what you're going to do is use some clean water. Oh, I can't believe I didn't grab any water. Shame on me, because I knew I was only going to be using one brush. So let me grab some water. Fortunately, we have a refrigerator right there. So let me grab some water, just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze it out because really it just has to be damp. Okay. And what I'll do is wherever it's dry, I can go over with that damp brush. See how it's picking that up right off of the canvas? No more white. So around the letters, though, once the letters are dry, I can go over them without a problem. Right now, if I get too close, of course, I'll drag the gold and get it everywhere. So, and there's that little piece of the bristle. So we got the bristle off of there. Get rid of the white. So now, see how that chalk went kind of everywhere, didn't it? So we're getting rid of all that chalk. And I just squeezed the water out with my fingers. I just squeezed it out so it doesn't have much water on there at all. It's just damp. Okay. And then I'm just going to get rid of all the chalk. And yeah, it goes everywhere. Got chalk dust. And let me try the E without making it. See if we can do it without making a mess. And the A. Sorry, gosh, we've had rain and storms and spring and everything is blooming and my allergies are just nuts. Okay, so there's the A. And I think that pretty much does it. I'm gonna put a little gold here. I see where it's kind of showing through here on the canvas. So what I'll do is I'll just add some gold to this area and blend it right in, and I think that'll look really nice. And that's it. So, I mean, that was like 5 minutes, right? I don't even know. I can't even really tell. So, hello. Sorry, I just looked up. I haven't even looked up to see if I had any comments. So, there's the Easter. It's all written out. And I'm telling you, all I did was I printed off the EAST on one sheet because I wanted it big because this is 16 inches long. And then I just printed out the ER on another sheet and I just taped them together with tape, rubbed some regular kids chalk on the back, flipped it over, outlined it all with the end of a brush, or went over everything with the end of a brush like this, transferred the chalk onto the painting, took the same brush, dipped it in gold, painted over all the letters, took a clean brush, dipped it in water, and got rid of all the chalk. And that is that. It's so simple. So there you have it. So now you've got your Easter and your cross. And I hope y'all try this painting. And if you do, please post it here. I'd love to see it. But y'all have a great night. Thank you for joining me. And we will see you again very soon, I'm sure. Thank you. Bye.